What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, we're getting away from Pearl Jam a little bit, and we're going to dive into a band I have not done on this channel yet, and to be perfectly honest with you, I'm a little surprised nobody's requested these guys yet.
That's the truth.
I'm just a little shocked. Disappointed? No. Honestly, this is not one of those, this is one of those bands that started the whole grunge movement, and I'm not a big fan of, so anyway. Heath Kime requested this. He requested that I react to Nirvana, Where Did You Sleep Last Night from MTV Unplugged, also known as In the Pines. So which is it? Is it Where Did You Sleep Last Night or is it In the Pines? Which one is it? I don't know. Needless to say, I've never heard this song before, so I have no idea what to expect. I've never heard of this song. Like I said, Nirvana is one of those bands that I intentionally avoided because I blamed them for ruining the rock and metal scene with grunge. Grunge took over and the rock and metal scene practically died. I mean, if you talk to anybody in the metal scene, they will tell you, anybody that's, part of the metal scene from the late 80s up into the early 90s, they'll tell you the grunge movement almost killed the rock and metal scene. Flat out. So this is one of those bands that I was intentionally avoiding all through high school, through my entire life pretty much. I've heard all the people tell me their songwriting is brilliant. Kurt Cobain was an amazing songwriter and lyricist. And listen, I give them all the respect in the world for that. Having said that, though, I just never got into these guys. I never did. To be perfectly honest with you, and this is my fault, I never gave them a fair shake. Maybe I might like them. I don't know. But I just, the stigma of what the grunge movement did to the rock and metal scene just, yeah. No, I don't even want to think about it. Anyway, we're going to do this. We're going to get into this. Like I said, I've never heard the song before. I don't know anything about it. This was originally posted by Nirvana. Hopefully they're not big on blocking. We'll see. This video has 18.88 million views. It'll get you there. For sure. That's a lot of views. Oh, I can only hope one day. One day! Anyway, alright, let's get to this. No more procrastinating. It's time to dive into Nirvana. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. Alright, here we go. Nirvana. Where Did You Sleep Last Night? Live on MTV Unplugged. Unedited. That's always a good thing. Better than having hair go in your mouth. Puh. Alright, let's do this!
Alright, boy, let's do this!
Fuck you all, this is the last song of the evening.
Wow, okay then.
This was written by my favorite performer. Our favorite performer, isn't it? All of ours? You like him the best?
Oh, and there's a donation basket for Kurt wants to buy Leadbelly's guitar.
Oh yeah, this guy representing the Leadbelly estate wants to sell me Leadbelly's guitar for $500,000.
They're passing a basket if anything.
Yeah. I even asked David Geffen personally if he'd buy it for me. He wouldn't do it. Okay. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, when did you last night. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, I would shiver the whole night through. Girl, my girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, I would shiver the whole night through. The husband was a hard-working man, just about a mile from here. His head was found in a driving wheel, but his body never was found.
Pause really quick. Okay, so the song is laid back. The song is relaxed. It seems like, from what I could tell, the instrumentation came in one at a time. It started with Kurt playing the guitar, and then the bass came in, and then the drums came in, and then the secondary guitar came in with the cello at the same time. So it built, which is great for effect. I'm not sure if that's how the song was originally written, but regardless of whether it was or not, it was really effective how they did that. I love how Dave Grohl is playing with these. I didn't even mean this to happen, but it's a great shot here. I love how he's playing with these rattan bundled sticks. I feel like if he was playing with actual solid drumsticks, I feel like it'd be a little too hard, a little too percussive, a little too much impact would be recorded, especially on cymbal hits. The fact that he had enough knowledge to use these bundled rattans sticks, great feel for that. I honestly, with a song like this, I might have even said maybe just play barehanded, but this is a great selection nonetheless. Is the song blowing my mind? No, but it's an acoustic performance. There's only, I know I keep saying this, and I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm going to say it again. There's only so much you can do with an acoustic performance. You're stuck sitting on stools, and that's at MTV's request, by the way. They tell you have to sit on these stools. That's not the band's choice. It's a production thing. Let's see, what else? I mean, the song is slower. It's got that 6/8 feel to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got that 6/8 feel to it, which is cool. I always dig songs that have that 6/8 feel, or that 3, or they're in 3. I've always been a big fan of those styles of songs. Is the song grabbing me? A little too early to tell. So far, it's not grabbing me by the throat and making me surrender to it right now. Let's just say that. We still have 4 minutes left. A lot can happen in 4 minutes. Let's see what happens. Let's keep going.
My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, I would shiver the whole night through. Shiver for me.
Time out. I'm going to go back. As a matter of fact, let me go back right now before I forget. I love how they had that build, everything build, and then it just all dropped out except for acoustic guitar. But it didn't just go silent, it faded out. Everybody let the sustains ring, and on acoustic instruments, it's really easy for the ring to go out faster than if you were playing with an electric. So, very effective. I love how they did that drop out into just guitar and vocal. That very effective and very tastefully done. I do have to mention one thing I didn't mention earlier about Kurt Cobain's vocals. I just noticed it again in the last verse that he did. He has that vocal flip that a lot of people, it's also referred to as the yodel flip. That thing, that thing. He does that a lot. And the thing is, he's not overdoing it. He's doing it in just very tasteful places. I like vocal flips. I don't like them when they're overdone. When they're overdone and oversold, I'll be honest with you, it gets real annoying. But when you put them in just the right places, it's really cool. You know who does a really good job of those is Glenn Danzig, especially when he was with the Misfits. He really has a good sense of knowing when to do it, how much to do it, and how often to do it. And right now, Kurt Cobain is showing me that he also has that same feel, and he has that same idea of when, how often, and how much. So, great job on that, Kurt. Really nice job. Let's keep going. And we're going to drop out.
My girl,
oh, man, it's tasteful.
Where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, I would shiver the whole night through.
Hear it?
My girl,
ooh.
my girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night?
Nice.
In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, I would shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines, sun shine, I shiver. Oh, night through.
That little pause. Oh, that was good. Oh, just thinking about it. I got shudders. Yes. Okay. That little pause where he opened his eyes and you heard like one or two people start to clap because they weren't sure. That's so effective. They weren't sure and I wasn't sure. Is the song done? Is that it? He's pausing. Maybe we should start clapping. And then he comes right back in with the vocal line again. So effective. So effective. And I love his vocal tone right here on this whole verse he's doing right now. His vocal tone switched to a more powerful and more aggressive feel. Yeah, that was good. Very effective, very tastefully done. Let's keep going. Yeah. Oh, look at him signing an autograph right there in the crowd. Be careful, because other people are going to want one too, probably. Be careful. It's still very cool of him to do it, though. That was fun. That was good. I pleasantly shivers again. Ha 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 ha. Pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised. Well, there you go, folks. That was Nirvana with Where Did You Sleep Last Night? Also known as In the Pines from MTV Unplugged. Requested by Heath Kime. Hope you all enjoyed that. Thoughts? Okay. It definitely helps going in with an open mind. I don't know if this was one of Nirvana's songs or this was a cover. I'm not 100% sure. I have no clue. Still don't know. The song, very simple, 6/8 feel, almost like a country feel to it. Almost had that type of a country swagger to it with the 6/8 feel. The song was designed very well executed. They very tastefully were playing with their what's the word I'm looking for? Dynamics. They were very tasteful in how they were playing with their dynamics. You know, playing loud in some places, coming soft down to others, coming up again, and then completely disappearing, and then coming up again. And what was really cool was obviously it was designed this way, but everybody was coming up and coming down at the same time. So, well executed. Very well executed. Very well thought out. Cannot say enough about the drummer. I believe that's Dave Grohl. Playing with those Rattan bundles just added a respectable layer of drums without being overpowering and overbearing. I feel that not enough drummers use those, especially playing in acoustic settings or with ballads. Those types of drumsticks really need to be used more often, or maybe mallets, or even bare hands. I've seen so many drummers play without sticks, using just their bare hands in situations like that in acoustic settings. Man, does it sound good. It sounds so good. The bass player, I don't know much about the bass player, to be perfectly honest with you. Everybody knows about Dave Grohl, everybody knows about Kurt Cobain. I have no idea who the bass player is. I think his first name is Chris. I'm probably wrong about that, but for some reason the name Chris pops in my head. Like, that's him. He doesn't get enough credit. I mean, honestly, he really knows how to sit back in the pocket and groove. Is what he's playing impressive? No. Is what he's playing super flashy? No. But you're not supposed to be, especially in a setting like this, you're not supposed to be flashy. You're supposed to be sitting in the pocket and grooving with the drummer, which he did a great job of. The cello, that was interesting. Having that cello, it definitely added an additional layer. Did the cello stand out? No, but I don't think it was supposed to. I think the cello player and the auxiliary guitar player, I think they were just supposed to be there to fill out the song and to fill out the sound. Now, was that Nirvana's idea? Was that MTV's idea? Was that Nirvana's record company's idea? Who knows? Who knows? I have no idea whose idea that was. But did they add? Yes, they definitely helped fill out the sound, which was very welcome. Lastly, let's talk about Kurt. His guitar playing, of course, was really well done. I already spoke about that. All about the right hand. It's all about the right hand. Feel, intonation, accents, subdivisions. It's all done with the right hand. Left hand, all the left hand does is form the note. It's not even form the note. It selects the note. It selects the chord. Right hand does everything, and that's why I will stand by what I have said for decades. The right hand of the guitar player is what makes or breaks the guitar player. Vocally is, I think, where I was most impressed with by Kurt Cobain. The fact that he was able to sing and project as well as he did while having that airy feel for the acoustic performance was really good. Very well done. when he kicked it into overdrive in the last half of the song, that was a very pleasant surprise, unexpected, and very welcome, because it helped break up the monotony of the song. And then, of course, that vocal flip that he's able to do, what people refer to as the yodel flip. I can't say enough about how well placed every single one was. It was clearly planned. It would be like in the second line of each verse. Not in the first line, but in the second line of every verse, he would do it. And I'm glad he didn't overdo it, because, like I said, there's a lot of vocalists who are able to do it, and they do it too much. And then it becomes annoying. So, very tastefully done. Okay, here comes the hard part. On a scale of 1 to 10. I don't have any real complaints about this.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
I'm gonna give this...
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give this an 8.4. 8.4. I feel good with that score. Let me tell you why. So, from a performance standpoint, was it mind-blowing? Well, no, it's an acoustic setting. Of course, they're not going to be running all over the stage. It's impossible. MTV pretty much dictates, sit on those stools, stay on those stools, do not move from those stools. That's MTV's call. That's not the band's call. So from a visual standpoint, not super impressive, you know? But taking into account that it's an acoustic setting, you have to, take what you can get. Musically, super simple. The 6/8 feel was there, almost to the point where it being country, like I said. Bass player and drummer were on lock. They were in the pocket, keeping the groove going. They were going up and down with the swells and the dynamics perfectly. The auxiliary players, they did fill out the sound. Were they necessary? No, but they did add another layer of, I wouldn't say complexity, but they did add another layer of sound to help fill out the sound, which was nice. Star of that performance, hands down, Kurt Cobain. Between his guitar playing and, more importantly, his vocal ability, I was really impressed, actually, with what he did. Would I be down to hear more Nirvana? I mean, no crying! Based off of this performance, I'd be down to hear more of them, sure. I'd be down to give them another look. So, yeah, I'd be open to it. So, yeah, 8.4. Final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you guys did enjoy this show, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It will do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you do join the fan base, there is a bell you can click on. This bell will keep you notified whenever anything happens with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for now, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.